right now we're in Lot N. We can see the foundations of Lake Park come together as Lake Park sweeps up into American Airlines Plaza. That'll be one of our primary entry points when we get to game day, and that experience leads along the side of the building where you'll see Champions Walk. You can see some of the finish of our space frame anodized aluminum shield kind of going up along the edge of the building. We're almost done with that, so once that's finished, that'll look really nice. The NFL Network building sits just north of us, so that kind of studio and frame out is going in pretty quickly here with the gray walls. It'll have the nice opening kind of overlooking Champions Walk as well as American Airlines Plaza as we get into game day as well. So
it'd be great for our fans who come and tailgate early. They'll be able to go watch NFL Network filming NFL Game Day live, be in the studio backdrop. But really, this is going to be one of your main grand entrances into the project. So if you're a fan, the likelihood is you'll walk in from the south. If you're parking to the south, you'll come in through American Airlines Plaza, which has a lower and upper level. It'll have water features. You can see the performance venue off to the right, which will ultimately be a 6,000 seat music performance venue. And then you can even see the makings out of the team store level in Champions Plaza and American Airlines Plaza now, so fans can walk right in there before the game and then straight in the gates and into their seats on the south side and walk around.
And it is a really cool entrance too. We talked about being just a little bit lower in grade, so kind of as you look up at it, you do get to see the team store on your way in. That water feature of American Airlines Plaza will be beautiful as it comes down through the middle, but it will take probably the majority of our southern patrons. So if you're parking on the south side or coming up from Century, this will be a key spot for you to look for.
And really one of the things you can see, it's basically a diagonal into the plaza. So you go through Lake Park, you go past the hotel, into the retail district, and ultimately to the corner of Century and Prairie. And so it was designed, this diagonal, these sweeping views into this large 2.5 acre covered space, which will be an unbelievable place before the game to meet fans, hang out, and then walk in.
Exactly. Well, shall we?
Let's go.
Team tunnel starting to come together. This will be the walkout for player introductions, and as we get ready for the first season, pretty cool place to be if you are immediately adjacent in those bungalow or suite products. Also, as we start to look, we're getting in our roof paneling for the ETFE. You can see some of the panels that will eventually operate. As they operate, we'll be able to vertically vent and cool the building by opening the panels, almost like the sunroof on a car. We want to keep it warmer in the building, we keep the panels closed. We can moderate our temperature in the building with just a click of a few buttons. Very intricate process though, getting the panels in.
Oh, but it's amazing. The team locker room comes out right here, and this is one of 3 places where our players can exit and enter the field. Main tunnel right here. They can come through the club space at the 50-yard line, or the secret tunnel next to the locker room, which we can use, player bathrooms, medical exams. But this is the main tunnel for introductions and where the players will come out.
And if there's anything about this building, maximum flexibility. There's something for everybody, whether it's be a fan or a player. There's immediately adjacent some option to help them have a great experience while they're here, either playing or enjoying the game being played.
One thing that I love about these seats, the end zone seats are so close to the tunnel, right up on top of it. So you think about the Coliseum where we've been, how high those walls are for those fans, and really only on one side. Here you get a sense fans can be right here up against the rail in our GA seating right here in the end zone.
And hopefully the fans start to see some of the verticality of this building. There really is not a bad seat in this house, and when you're here, you're close. So while it may seem high, you feel immediately adjacent to the action while you're looking down, because our rows here are very close to the sidelines, very close to the field of play.
I think the top of our building is 50 feet closer to the playing field than it is at the Coliseum. So if you're a fan, you're so much closer to the action than you are at a stadium that slopes out.